So last we discussed about basic integration and basic formula we discussed, right? And the last point, what exactly we talked, the main point, which if integration of fx is gx plus c, if integration of fx is gx plus c, then integration of f of ax plus b will be 1 by a into g of ax plus b. Am I right? Mainly we discuss these points related to this, and I given you one worksheet. I'm sure all of you did. So let's go ahead with the further thing. The next important point in this indefinite integration is the integration of f dash x by fx. Very, very important logic substitution, you can say, or you can say case for which we use very frequently. F dash x by fx. Whenever you find that there is the something by something is there, there is something by something is there, and numerator is the differentiation of denominator. So this will be always integration of ln mod fx plus c. Very common, very quick, and very easy to understand. So this point I am going to use very frequently. The one of the best example which we can see is the 1 by x integration. 1 by x integration. 1 by x will be what? Think, this is something by something. Denominator is what? X. And what is the differentiation of x? 1. Means differentiation of denominator is available in numerator. I will say it will be ln mod x plus c. You'll say, sir, nothing great about it. We know it. Yes, you know it. Let's do something more. Suppose I need to do the integration of tan x. This is also formula, and that time derivation I didn't give you. I told you that derivation we'll see later stage, and this is the later stage. We have to do integration of this. For time being, let's forget that we know the difference integration of tan x. I want to do it. Fine. Can I write tan x? Yes, we can write this way. Sin x by cos x. Sin x by cos x. Oh, we got something by something. The moment when we got something by something, we should be alert. Yes, we can do. There is a chance of getting answer quickly. Denominator is what? Cos x. Numerator is what? Sin x. Oh, what is differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. Is the numerator is the differentiation of denominator? No, not at all. But what is missing? A constant is missing. Minus is missing. So minus we can multiply. There is no problem at all. Remember, if suppose somebody say, what is the integration of 1 by 1 plus x square? So here also something by something. Differentiation of denominator is the 2x. 2x you cannot bring. 2 you can bring, but x you cannot bring. Have you understood? So you cannot write like this, okay sir, I will write this way 1 by 2x into 2x. No, you cannot do. Variable cannot be taken out. So this I can write what? Minus of sin x by minus of cos x. My purpose is solved. This minus I can take it out. Don't take this minus out. This minus purposely we bring minus only. So this minus I will take it out. So I will get minus integration of minus sin x by cos x. Now it's look very perfect. Differentiation of denominator is available in numerator. Means this is the form of f dash x by fx. So I will say this will be minus of ln mod of denominator, means mod of cos x plus c. And that is your answer. That is your answer. Don't get scared. Listen, we learned something else. Yes. This minus you can bring here. All of you know n into ln x is equal to ln x power n. This n you can bring here in the power. So this I can write ln mod cos x power minus 1 plus c. Mod cos x power minus 1 I can write what? 1 by mod cos x. So that is the ln 1 by mod cos x. And all of you know 1 by cos x is secant x. So 1 by mod cos x will be ln mod secant x. And that's your desired answer. Did you understand? So this is the very powerful property of indefinite integration, which we'll use very frequently. We'll do good number of questions so that you can get confidence into this part. Let me show you some other questions. For example, suppose somebody asks you, what is the integration of cot x? That is also a formula we learned, but let's try to derive it. So this I can write cot x are you know, cos x by sin x, cos x by sin x. Now something by something. Differentiation of denominator. Sin x differentiation is what? Cos x. Differentiation of sin x is cos x, and which is available in the numerator. So we can write this one as ln mod sin x plus c. And I'm sure that all of you remember the formula. This is what the answer. You can see how handy this is, how easy to apply this. Let's do more question so that you can get better confidence about this. If I ask you, what is the integration of x by 1 plus x square dx? X by 1 plus x square dx. Very easy. Very, very easy. How? Let's check it. 1 plus x square differentiation is what? 2x. Is the numerator 2x? No. What is missing? Constant missing. Constant missing is not a problem. Constant I can multiply, divide, outside, inside, anywhere I can bring it. Variable we cannot bring. So this I can write 1 by 2 integration of 2x by 1 plus x square. I am sure that all of you are able to understand. Is it clear? So now this is the form of exactly form of f, the desired form, that is the f dash x by fx, and f dash x by fx integration will be ln mod 1 plus x square plus. See, sometimes in the books this mod will not be given because 1 plus x square always positive. So you can write this way also, ln 1 plus x square dx. Doesn't matter. I'm sure able to understand. Is this clear? Let's do some more questions. Good amount of the questions when you will do, you will understand better way. Tell me, x square by 2 plus x cube dx. Can we do it? Hello. Can we do this question? Yes. How will you do? Differentiation of denominator. What is that? 3x square. And 3 is missing. So 3 I can do. 1 by 3. 3x square divided by 2 plus x cube dx. Now it's a perfectly form of f dash x by fx. Right? This differentiation 3x square, it's a f dash x by fx. So this I can write 1 by 3 ln mod 2 plus x cube plus c. Don't remove mod here because 2 plus x cube can be negative also. So we have to protect it and we will keep the mod. Right? So these are the some small question. What is big question? Let's see. Suppose somebody asks you, what is the integration of? Please listen carefully. What is the integration of? What is the integration of? Sin x divided by sin x plus cos x. This integration. Think very carefully. Give an attempt. Try to think. I can give you time. Not very much. Small time I can give you. Got it? Look. What is differentiation of denominator? D by dx of sin x plus cos x. What will come? Cos x minus sin x. Oh, here is sin x. Cos x I cannot bring. What to do? I am doing something. Can I write like this? I didn't do anything. I just multiplied. You'll understand in a bit why I did this. Right? Very much right. This 2 sin x, if you don't mind, can I write sin x plus sin x? Yes, sir. We can write it. Why not? Okay. By 2 sin x we can write as a sin x plus cos sin x. Nothing else I did. Sin x plus cos x. This 2 sin x I wrote sin x plus sin x. Can I do this? I hope all of you understood what exactly I am trying to do. Now still this is the 2 sin x only. This is still 2 sin x. But I split in this format. Now please concentrate. This is the one bracket. This is another bracket. This first bracket, let it be like this. But from second bracket, can I take minus common? Yes, very much. What will you get? You will get cos x minus sin x divided by sin x plus cos x. Now nothing left in the question. Divide this. So 1 by 2. If you divide this, you will get integration of dx for this minus integration of cos x minus sin x divided by sin x plus cos x dx. I hope it's clear to all of you. If you divide here, 1 will come. So 1 dx and here this part. So this will be equal to 1 by 2. This part integration is there nothing but the x, and this is differentiation of this available in numerator. So we'll say minus ln mod sin x plus cos x, and then finally at the end I will write plus c. Excuse me, is this clear? Hello? Next. More question. Dx divided by 1 plus e power x. Think and think. I am giving you 1-2 minute time. Think, can you solve this question? Dx divided by 1 plus e power x. Got it? Hello? Dx divided by 1 plus e power x. Didn't get. Let me solve. One plus e power x differences. 1 plus e power x differences. One differences in 0, e power x differences in e power x. Means 1 plus e power x differences in e power x itself. E power x is not there in numerator. And I cannot divide multiply because e power x is variable. Anything variable with respect to x, I cannot multiply it. Constant we can, whatever constant I need, I can bring. But variable I cannot bring. There is a problem. So what should we do? Try to think. I am going to do something. I am dividing numerator and denominator. Divide numerator and denominator by e power x. And see the magic. The numerator 1 by e power x means minus e power minus x divided by e power minus x plus 1. Did you understand? Excuse me. Did you understand? Yes. Very simple. Now what to do? Over question. Now think. E power minus x plus 1 differentiation will be what? E power minus x differentiation minus half e power minus x. 1 difference is 0. So means numerator this is there. What is missing? Constant missing. No problem. Minus. Constant I can bring. Now this is the form of f dash x by fx form. So I will say minus ln mod e power minus x plus 1 plus c. This is the answer. Have you understood? If division idea is not coming, you can do by other way also. What way, sir? Same thing, but slightly different style. The style has to be there, no? This numerator can I write this way? What way? 1 plus e power x minus e power x. Still it's 1 only. Be clear. 1 plus e power x dx. Now split two part. One this and another this. Divide here and divide here. So what will you get? 1 dx means simply dx minus e power x by 1 plus e power x dx. Dx integration x minus. This is the f. This differentiation is what? E power x just now I shown to you. So this is the f dash x by fx form. So we'll say ln mod 1 plus e power x. Again, mod is not necessary here because e power x is 1 plus e power x is positive. Some of you may think, sir, these two are not matching. It's matching. Both are same thing. If you expand it, you'll get same thing. Watch it. Actually, you don't require to verify, but still. This I can write ln mod of e power minus x is what? 1 plus 1 by e power x plus 1 plus c. Taking LCM, you will get minus ln 1 plus e power x by e power x plus c. Mod, no need. If you want to keep mod, keep it, but no need because this e power x is always positive. So this will become what? Minus ln 1 plus e power x minus ln e power x by ln a by b equal to ln a minus ln b plus c. Then minus multiply. Ln e power x means what? X into ln e, and ln e is 1. So I'll get minus ln 1 plus e power x minus x plus c. Minus, if you multiply, you'll get x minus ln 1 plus e power x plus c. See, both are same answer. So it does not, see, answer of indefinite integration depend on the procedure. Answer of indefinite integration depend on the procedure. Which procedure you are following to solve the question, answer will appear in that way, but both answer will be same. Be clear. It's just game of simplification, right? But in the case of definite integration, this problem will not be there. Definite integration surely, because that is the numeric value, so that value will be always match. I hope everybody able to understand the point till now. Okay, some more simple. Solve this question, please, everybody. Solve this question. Sin 2x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. Very simple question. You can easily get the answer. Got it? See, you have to solve. Okay, I will solve it. 1 plus cos square x differentiation. 1 plus cos square x differentiation. One differentiation 0. Cos square differentiation will be what? 2 cos x into cos x differentiation minus sin x. Minus sin x. Minus will come out to minus 2 sin x cos x. That is nothing but sin 2x. Oh, differentiation of this is this, but minus is missing. I am not at all worried if constant is missing. Divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. Now easily you can understand this is the form of f dash x by fx. This is the form of f dash x by fx. So this will be minus ln mod 1 plus cos x. Here also no need of mod, actually 1 plus cos square x is always positive. So simple question. Right? So this was the explanation, or you can say problem practice on this pattern. So this is one of the very important pattern, because this is just starting off your indefinite integration. You can easily understand indefinite integration, we have to go a long way. Am I right? So all these things will make your question simple. So these points you have to be keep in mind. Now let's do some miscellaneous question on the indefinite integration. Means till now whatever we learn, on that basis what the miscellaneous questions we can solve it. That's we are trying to see. Okay. First one. If I ask you, what is the integration of sine 3x into cos 5x dx? This integration we have to look at. We are having a formula for the product rule that is called as the u into v. That you will see later stage. Right now, whatever question we are doing, that we have to do by the basic fundamental way. No other hi-fi methods, right? So can you think something so that we can do? Because right now I cannot apply any formula. If sine 3x alone is there, I can do. Sine 3x alone is there, then I can do sine x by the method of sine x. Sine x integration minus cos x. So sine 3x integration will be minus cos 3x and whole divided by 3 plus. If cos 5x alone is there, I can do. That will be sine 5x divided by 5 plus. But the product is there. Now don't think, acha sir, product is there. No problem sir. Product means answer will also product. Nothing like that one. So we have, until unless will not convert in the single function, I cannot solve this integration. We need to convert into the single function. We need to convert into the single function. Can we? Do we know any formula in trigonometry which can convert the product of sine and cos in single function? Yes, I know. I don't know about you. 2 sine a cos b is equal to sine a plus b plus sine a minus b. Yes or no? 2 sine a cos b equal to, very easily you can understand, because sine a plus b is the sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. The cos a sine b will get cancelled, you will get. Did you understand? Yes. So sine a cos b will be what? Sine a cos b will be what? Sine a cos b will be what? That will be 1 by 2 into this. That means this I can write as a, why not we should calculate this separately. Sine 3x cos 5x, I can write 1 by 2. Sine a plus b means sine 8x plus sine a minus b means sine minus 2x. Have you understand? Minus, of course, I can take common. So this question will become this way, 1 by 2 integration of sine 8x minus sine 2x. Because sine minus theta equal to minus sine theta dx. So this I can write 1 by 2 integration of sine 8x dx minus 1 by 2 integration of sine 2x dx. Sine 8x integration is what? Minus cos 8x divided by 8. So that will become 1 by 2 minus cos 8x divided by 8 minus 1 by 2 sine 2x integration minus cos 2x by 2 plus some beautification you have to do. So that will become minus cos 8x by 16, and here minus minus plus cos 2x by 4 plus. This will be answer. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Have you understand? So the trigonometry, I'm using the logic of trigonometry and trying to solve the question. I'm applying the logic of trigonometry and trying to solve the question. Some more questions, same pattern, so that you can get confidence on such type of situations. You can create question. I'm not remembering anything. I'm just dumping here and there. Suppose question is coming sin x, sin 3x dx. Correct? Of course. 2 sine product is there. Until unless I will not convert in the single sine or single cos I cannot solve the question. 2 sine product is there, no? Huh. Do we know any formula? Yes, I know. 2 sine A sine B is always equal to cos A minus B plus cos A plus B. Yes or no? Cos A minus B equal to what? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Cos A plus B is what? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So I think I did a mistake. I should write here minus. I should write here minus. Then only cos A cos B will get cancelled. You will get 2 sin A sin B. That means sin A sin B will be equal to 1 by 2 cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Yes or no? So 1 by this value, I will calculate here itself. Sin x, sin 3x, I can write 1 by 2 cos A minus B means cos x minus 3x means cos minus 2x minus cos A plus B means 4x. I'm sure it's clear to all of you. All of you know cos minus theta is always equal to cos theta. So cos minus 2x I can write cos 2x only. So this value will become what? This value will become 1 by 2 will be out, and inside this what's left? Cos 2x minus cos 4x dx. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 integration of cos 2x dx minus 1 by 2 cos 4x dx. Is this clear to everybody? Hello? Am I right? Yes. Cos 2x integration. Cos x integration sin x. Cos 2x will be what? Sin 2x by 2. Means sin 2x by 2 minus 1 by 2. Cos 4x sin 4x by 4 plus c. So finally answer will be sin 2x by 4 minus sin 4x by 8 plus c. This will be answer. I hope everything getting clear to all of you and able to understand. Right? Right. So, just trying to see that how much you understood, and please think what will be integration of sin cube 5x dx. Use your brain and try to get the answer quickly. Got it? Let me solve. Before solving, here power 3 is there. Remember, you cannot apply x power 3 formula because this is not x, it's the sign. So what to do? We have to remove this power by using by using our trigonometry. We have to remove this. Do we have any formula in trigonometry which involves sine cube? Yes. For sine 3 theta, there is a formula. That is nothing but what? 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So from here, 4 sine cube theta will be equal to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta. Yes or no? So sine cube theta will be equal to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta divided by 4. Yes or no? So this we can write it as theta is the 5x. So we'll say 3 sine 5x minus sine 3x theta. Theta is 5x, to 15x divided by 4. I'm sure it's clear to all of you. So this will become equal to 3 by 4 integration of sine 5x dx minus 1 by 4 integration of sine 15x dx. Is it correct? So now sine 5x integration is the minus cos 5x by 5. So 3 by 4 into minus cos 5x by 5. minus 1 by 4 sine 15x will be what? Cos minus cos 15x divided by 15 plus c. Just beautification, nothing else. So minus 3 by 20 cos 5x plus, because this minus plus 1 by 60 cos 15x plus c. This will be your answer. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Understand? Let's see some more question. So now here, if sine cube, cos cube is coming, you have to convert in sine 3 theta, cos 3 theta. Sine A, cos B is coming, to use that one. Sine A, sine B is coming, then use this one. Cos A, cos B is coming, then I use the formula. So the basic formulas of trigonometry you should be aware. Then only you can do all those things. Have you understand? Basic formula means sine 3 theta formula and all other. Now imagine, one question I am asking is one of my favorite question. So check, can you guess some idea? Suppose question is coming sine x minus a into sine x minus b, where a and b are constant. This situation is a kind of the tricky question. There is no trick of trigonometry, integration, trick of trigonometry. Can we guess the answer of this? How should we proceed for this? If this is in numerator, then it's not a problem, because we are having a formula 2 sine A cos B, sine A sine B formula I am having, that is the cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. That's formula I am having. But this is in denominator. If I will convert also, nothing will affect. No idea? May I? Watch it. I am doing something. Watch very, very carefully. Sine A minus B by sine x minus A sine x minus B dx. Is there any problem? Is there any problem? No problem. Same thing. Constant we can multiply, divide. No? Sine A minus B is a constant. I can multiply because there is no x term. Good. After that, I want this. Can I write this way? X minus B minus x minus A sine x. That's why I said it will be slightly tricky question. Did you understand this point? Sine A minus B I wrote as a x minus A minus of x minus B minus of x minus A. If you expand it, you will get A minus B only. See, if you expand it, minus x will get cancelled and this will be A minus B. But now benefit happen कि whatever is in denominator, that related terms came in numerator and things will be simple. You have to use the formula of sine A minus B. Sine A minus B formula all of you know. Sine A cos B means sine x minus A cos x minus B. Yes, sorry, I'm sorry. A is the x minus B. Sorry. Sine x minus B cos x minus A minus cos x minus B sine x minus A whole divided by sine x minus A sine x minus B dx. Clear? Now expand it. 1 by sine A minus B, that will be as it is. Let it be like that. Watch very, very carefully. When I will divide denominator here and then minus here. I am doing directly, please watch. When you divide it here, sin x minus b will get cancelled. Cos x minus a by sin x minus a, that is the cot x minus a dx minus. When you will divide here, sin x minus a will get cancelled and x minus cot x minus b. I am sure able to understand everybody. And cot x integration, we know cot x integration. Cot x integration is nothing but ln mod sin x plus c. Correct? So cot x minus a integration will be what? Cot x minus a integration will be what? Ln mod sin x minus a divided by coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is 1 here, so nothing to divide. Minus ln mod sin x minus b. Little bit more beautification you can do if you want. Otherwise, you can leave answer here itself. It's over. The moment when we get C, our answer was over. Integration disappear. You can beautify this little bit. Ln a minus ln b, all of you know ln a by b. To find the answer, we can write this way also. So ln means log base e of mod sin x minus a divided by sin x minus b plus c. This is your final answer. I am sure it's clear to everybody. All of you able to understand clearly. Have you understand? So this is what the basic fundamental things and all we did. I'm adding worksheet as well as cues with this worksheet is added with this lecture itself. Go through this one properly and practice. Practice only can make you perfect, nothing else. There's no magic. Mathematics you will learn by doing maths, not by listening or watching math. So you have to do the maths. So practice it. Our next segment will be integration by substitution, one of the most important segment. Okay, so the next segment will be that. So we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you very much.